Hey guys, this is Chris with Sticker Fab. Today we're going to do an install of this rear kind of trunk protector. You can see installs right here. This is basically the full width of the back of the Bronco. This trim piece, basically when you're putting anything on it or something slides to the back, it can scratch. When I take this off, you'll see the scratches under that. I think I'm also going to put one here because when I have boxes in the back of the vehicle, they kind of slide up against that bottom part. I probably will get that accessory rack at some point right up there. If you guys are interested in something that fills in this area because you're not going to get that, we could think about doing that as well. Any ideas you guys have, just pass them on. Let's go ahead and rip this off so I can show you what we were working with. This was installed a few days ago. I didn't use heat to push down all the edges all the way because I knew I would take it off to do an install. So as you can see, it comes off really easily. There's no residue right now. However, it's not really going to peel up on its own. And then you can see some of the scratches there I'm exposing. I think that only took maybe a week to get. I will go ahead, clean this off real well. I'm going to put this section up so that we can install and push it over that edge. I'd have to throw something on there. Nope, there we go. So again, let me clean this off and then we'll get on with our install. All right, so today we'll be using interior cleaner, not an exterior type cleaner. Got my microfiber, I got our vinyl product, and I'm going to use one of our classic logos, which will be sold separately. I sell them as a 5-pack, so usually you can do your fenders, your rear, and now you have extra for stuff like this. Sorry about the sandals. You'll probably see me in sandals and socks a lot. It's cold in my house and it's really hot out here. And usually I'm just back and forth all day long doing an install video or testing out a new template. So don't really have to use any heat to stretch the vinyl in any way for this install. I would recommend keeping a hair dryer or a heat gun around after the install is almost complete to heat up the edges, push them down. That'll help them adhere a little bit more. It's a very premium material. It has air egress channels so that the air doesn't get stuck under it very easily. Plus, this is not a completely flat surface, so didn't really have any issues with the air wanting to get stuck in between the trim and the vinyl. Just start in one corner, line it up to the edge, make sure it's pretty straight. I'm going to unbuckle my soft top to give me a little clearance here. Just push up on those tabs. Put a little arm down. There we go, much better. Just going to hold this so that it doesn't touch anything while we're installing it. So you can see I'm just working my way from one side to the other. Now I'm going to start in the middle. Just going to push straight down around that curve. purposely didn't go to the very end. It's just easier to install that way. You really don't notice it much. The area likely to be impacted is this flat surface and just along the rounded edge. So now what I'd recommend is go ahead and get out a little heat. My general rule of thumb is if it burns you to where you can't handle it, it might be too hot for the vinyl, to where the vinyl will get stretched a little bit too much. Just push down all the edges. With the heat, you'll want to stick to the edges a little bit better. Since it wasn't coming up and I had it on for a few days, I'm not going to really worry about that. The heat portion, at least. Put this back down. There you go, that easy. If you have one of those classic logos laying around, if you guys want other logos, let me know. But see, especially like right here, a little bit of heat would help so that this never snags. We do mark the center line of these Bronco logos to make it a little bit easier for install. I am gonna eyeball it to the middle of the strap and then kind of centered in between the top and bottom here. Make sure some of the sand doesn't get under our logo. We have taken this thing to the beach a few times. Eyeballing it, and if you look, we put this on grid paper, and the textured carbon fiber has basically lines that you can see and go across one row really easily, especially when you have this grid paper. Push it down really firm. And just peel back one of the corners of the transfer paper. And there we have it. Now it looks basically like it did at the beginning of the video. All right. There you have it, my friends. All done. All right, until I see you guys again, Christmas Sticker Fab, please like, subscribe, send us your ideas, challenge us. Just use our website, contact us there. All right, have a good one.